We don't really know our own strength until we need to. If we knew it from the word go, it would scare us. We'd hide ourselves from the world. Mm. Gotta love those mic issues, folks. Hey, good evening. It's a lovely, lovely card. We don't really know our own strength until we need to. If we knew it from the word go, it would scare us. We'd hide ourselves from the world so as not to hurt those we care about in a misguided attempt to help them. However, when the time for it comes, when we finally have a reason for it, we realize that we are the mighty, that we can rise and perform great deeds in our own names. Some say it's magic, some say it's our will, but in the end, the two can be indistinguishable if we have goals, we have tools, and we have each other. Presented for the approval of the Darkwave Powers, we proudly present tonight's episode of The Dreadful Beat of DJ Strahd, titled Crow and a Baby. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's wonderful to be back. We are, unfortunately, down one of our party members tonight. Riley, who plays Tao Jin, is not feeling so hot, but we love him all the same, and we wish him a speedy recovery. In the meantime, you get to deal with the rest of us. So, we're going to go around the table, get some introductions going, and talk this set up. So, first of all, we have Pope. How are we doing tonight, my friend?
Doing well. Hey, everybody. Pope here, playing our favorite dwarven wrestler, Arn Anvil, as we've just cleared that unpleasantness and are going towards who knows next.
Mm-hmm.
There's booze involved, there's weirdness, there's strangeness, and hopefully far less fleshy things.
There's always a little bit of flesh involved here, and my goodness. All right. And in addition to Pope, we have Christy playing the wonderful, little corrupted Romy Goldfang. Christy, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing great, and Romy actually lucked out in the corruption department, so well, I'm happy to see what kind of damage those golden tusks can do. No more fleshy things. I'm over the fleshy things.
I make no promises because I know what I have on hand for various things, and so...
Well, this is Romy leaving the winery, so...
That's just doing good, feeling great. Awesome. Matthew, playing our Turtle Pew Pew. How are we doing tonight, buddy?
Hey everyone, I'm doing good. Pew Pew's feeling triumphant. He feels like he's on the right path. Paku Paku has guided him to this place, and success has followed. He's ready to move on and speak with the proprietor of the winery, and then head back to town, and then perhaps meet up again with his elven companion he met, Casimir.
Yeah, Casimir definitely
in the mountains.
Oh yeah, there was that sweet mountain rave going on.
I feel like that's his thinking at this point.
Could do that potentially.
And he's like looking at Romy. He's like, "Those fangs are pretty bitchin'. You could.
Yeah.
The stuff I've seen you do, you could just rip the throats out of someone now. They're like swords, man." He's like, "Whoa, like that's sweet."
Awesome.
He like kind of holds up his axe to like clink it against your teeth.
Oh, that's perfect. And last but most certainly not the least, Corey playing Callie Alavine. How are we doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. Once again, I'm always glad to be here. And, Callie is just really going over in her mind some really creative things to do with her chain, with that chain that she just got, and her heat metal spell, because this will be interesting, depending on how it goes, of course. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we're going.
Nice, yeah. I honestly, prepping for the session, I'm not gonna lie, was a little difficult because I didn't know where. I don't know where we're going at this point. You guys are taking me a little bit off the road, and so.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
No, it's great. I love it. I love getting surprised like this. So, as so well noted, last time you folks had cleared out the Wizardly Waters Distillery of some terrible, terrible creatures and druidish type folks at the behest of those wonderful Martikovs. And after doing so, you made your way back up the road. Taljin seems in kind of a funk. A little at your attempts to get his attention for things, for insights or what have you, kind of met with half-hearted, cloudy replies. You figure something's got a hold of him, but give him a little time and he'll be back to his wisecracking self, hopefully. In the meantime, you return to where the Markovs have kind of like set up a little kind of sort of encampment-ish thing out by Pew Pew's van.
Hey, so I think we got it all, but I would probably not sell a whole bunch of that wine in there because these bad boys came from some nastiness that was being thrown out in there. So
What?
whole bunch of inventory ruined. Sorry.
Yeah, there were like these freaky, wild, corrupt druid guys. They were just pouring all kinds of corruption in the casks. I mean,
Corruption?
I'd say
like a poison?
yeah, but it was this. It's like liquid corruption itself. You know, it was the weirdest thing. But yeah, they messed up a lot of the wine in there. You should really check it out. And in fact, like I've got some of it right here, and she like takes out one of the bottles of corrupted wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd say just check it before you like bottle it up and sell it, because that's some nasty stuff.
That's our stock for months. That's just gonna. You understand what this means, right?
I think so.
We're ruined.
As he's saying this, Romy's gonna grab the one good keg of wine that Pew Pew grabbed and just take one of her tusks and like pop it. Like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I totally, because I still would have it on my shoulder. I was carrying it. As I
Why
walked
are
out.
you drinking that? Did you say it was all bad?
We found maybe one or two. I don't know how much good stuff is in there, but I'm pretty sure this one's good. And then she just keeps drinking it. Part of my payment. Thanks.
I mean, we were promised wine. I don't really drink wine, but
We've got
She
wines
does.
and rums and vodkas. Well, we had them, but without if it's all corrupted, we aren't going to be able to make our shipments. People won't be able to have their drinks. This place will become desperately sober.
oh my gosh. Is there anything we can do for you? How could we help?
Well, and he kind of looks to the other people camped out here, and like one of the younger gentlemen. Go ahead and tell them, Pop. I mean,
Yeah,
like they could
you've got some more wine. You got something else we can like get you, because I'd hate for you guys to go under after everything you've been through.
You and the rest of Baravia. Oh, hey. That is a nice little pop-up. Thank you for following. Oh, right. And Davian, well, you see, the thing of it is, we used to be able to harvest almost year-round. We'd have all sorts of things, cherries and apples and potatoes and all sorts of things we could use to make wonderful drinks for everybody, like crest cola and that sort of thing.
Oh, sounds great.
But
Root beer?
what's a root beer?
Oh, you gotta try it. It's delicious. We've got lots of it in Vector Valley.
Is it anything like Purple Dragon Crush?
It's a lot better than Purple Dragon Crush, I'll tell you that.
It's like sassafras root and like sugar and I think molasses or something.
Yeah, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
Interesting.
He's got some vanilla in it.
I've never heard of sassafras. Huh, well,
It's like a rare herb that you can. It's a fern you grows in the forest. Maybe not here.
we don't do much harvesting out in the forest. The the orchard has a lot of things, but nothing. We have to grow it the normal way. We used to be able to grow it much quicker and produce a lot of drink for everybody.
Well, what happened?
The lights, the special lights that we had to grow these things, these grow lights, essentially, they were created by one of our forefathers, Artie Martikov. He kind of made these things.
Like hydroponics or something?
I'm not quite certain what hydroponics is, but I guess you plant the lights up. You plant the lights in the soil, and they grow the plants from the bottom up, along with the sun.
Cool.
And it goes
that's-
really fast. Like, we could get a harvest in a month.
Now, how long does it take?
How long does it normally take to grow an apple tree? I don't remember.
Have you ever thought of switching to growing hemp?
Of course. Here we go.
You know,
No, I gotta go.
somebody mentioned that once, and it's an intriguing idea, but getting it started.
I was just thinking of the grow crystals and how much, wow. Anyway.
We could think about it. We need a starter plant.
Oh, I've got some seeds in my van.
Oh, whoa, you're a fellow horticulturist.
I'll give you them, man. It's no problem.
He's really good at this stuff. Just saying.
Wow.
I wonder, is weed legal in Varavia?
I don't know anything about weed, man. It's hemp.
Hemp. Well.
Really good for clothing.
The DJ lets us make a few things to
Paper.
keep people going. Paper?
The DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when you might need paper. I mean,
If it's a good paper, I mean, we'll
you
think
can
about
write
it, but
scrolls and everything.
regardless,
Anyway,
several months ago, our grow lights were stolen.
By who?
Several people, as far as I know, because I saw tracks. Some of them were headed towards Yesterhill, over that way. That's where some of those creatures have come from.
oh, the fleshy things.
Those things, right?
Yeah. And one of them, there was a different set of tracks, big ones, that went off towards where the old mall used to be.
Mall, eh?
Well, there was a mall.
Maybe we could check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Well, I know something lives out there, and it's not good, because nothing should be living out where the mall used to be.
What happened to the mall, though?
Flooded.
Oh, man, this is bringing back some memories. But,
Romy's just trying to give Arn some wine. Yeah, you should have some before they try to take it back. Yeah. Oh, fine. It's me.
well, how many of these big things were there that were headed towards that mall? Was it just like one big thing, or was it like a bunch of them?
As far as I could tell, it was just the one. Isn't that right, Billy? Yeah, Pa. It was just one of them.
I'm
Right.
hearing waterlogged, aquatic, and lodge. That's a no.
Well, if you think about it,
There was a
I
third
think
one,
it-
but I don't know what happened to that one at all. It just up and vanished one day. Good for nothings.
I feel a deeply personal interest in helping you grow more plants, man. So I look to Arn and Romy and Callie and Taojin, and I just want to RP. You said Taojin was falling behind.
Yeah.
Can I throw in that he fell they fell into a pile of bones? Because I want to pick him up and be like, oh no, Taojin. And I'll pick him up and put all their gear in my backpack. And I want to be carrying Taojin in my backpack.
I think Taojin would be okay with getting carried in the backpack.
Yeah. No, I've done it before.
Yeah.
So doing it again.
Yeah.
In any case,
It's not what
I
you
look
don't
to
have
them
worry
and I'm
about
like,
them getting off somewhere.
what do you guys think? Do you want to help these guys more, or should we go back to town?
I think
One,
these guys out. I mean, after all they've been through, it just wouldn't be right. I mean, think about it. If we don't do this, they're ruined.
However, payment, 1. 2, aquatic, large, flooded, accursed mall, right out. No, not doing it. Never. No, not enough fire on this entire plane of existence. Other place, sure, we dealt with the fleshy things.
But I bet there's no stairs.
I will deal with stairs before I deal with the possibility of drowning.
Oh, come
Fair.
on.
No, come on. That's death. That is death in an abandoned, accursed mall.
I mean,
I'll pass.
I can hold my breath for like an hour or so. It's no big deal for me. But yeah, I don't want to see you drowning, my friend. I mean, you got short legs. I don't know how well you can swim, but
Dwarves don't swim.
but you are quite strong. Your musculature shows me that you could swim if you needed to.
Dwarves don't swim.
Come to think of it,
Can we get you a boat?
Arn does kind of have a point. Another thing that I'm kind of curious about, you said that the place that those flesh dogs came from was called what? Yesterville?
Yester Hill.
Yester Hill. So, what exactly is that place like?
Well, back when I was a kid, it used to be a fairly nice place. I mean, the druids didn't really cause that much trouble, as long as you didn't, try to cut down trees or anything. They weren't nice, but they were amenable. Now it's all about whatever you saw in there, and they do have
Those stranger things.
this weird stuff.
Spider bears.
Yeah. Spider. Gross.
Well,
And
chances are, if we go,
sometimes, once in a while, you could even see the DJ show up. Oof.
yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea. So come to think of it, if we go to Yester Hill, we've got a lot of hostiles coming at us from all different directions, possibly coming up out of the ground at us like before. The possibility that we might run into the DJ himself, and the possibility that there will be a lot more flesh rods. As opposed to this one mall that's mostly abandoned, and as far as we know, only one big creature that might be trying to get us.
The problem is,
Callie, point of order. 1, there is a horse-headed fellow that is still trying to track us and kill us. 2, when has something singular not been more lethal?
Which place is closer?
that's a very good question. One moment, I might even have an answer for you. With a little bit of...
And Arn's right. We need to get paid. I mean, this wine is nice, but it's not what we were promised, I think.
I mean, we don't have much in the way of gold or ration coupons per se, but
I signed to Callie in my in our code. We can keep the lights. No one else would know that except Callie.
but we can promise you. I know where
Romy, sorry.
there are things of power. Other things, more powerful, something that could possibly even help you leave this place. I don't know if that's what you want to do.
And now I'm suddenly very interested.
Yes. I know where you can find a very powerful relic. But
Go.
I
Was
need
was
both of the
that?
gems.
You need all of the gems.
I need the gems, at least 2 of them. If you can find the third one, that's just absolutely dandy. And I don't know what I'll do, but I'll find some way to reward you.
Okay, so how many of these gems were stolen by each of the different guys that we're after? Like, did the big thing just steal one, and the druids in Yester Hill just like steal more than one, or what's going on?
There were only three of these gems,
Only three of them.
and one of them got stolen by the druids. One of them got stolen by the other thing. I don't know what happened to the third one. I have an idea, but I can't prove it.
Well, what's your idea for what happened to the third one? I mean, like,
a lazy, good-for-nothing innkeeper took it and left with his family. And a couple of them, Dad, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. He took our livelihood for no good reason.
and so where is this innkeeper?
Oh, is that the dude that sent us here for the wine?
Yes.
Yeah, Erwin.
I mean, I have no son.
Erwin was his name, right? He's the innkeeper in Valaki.
They're like, yeah. That's our older brother. He and Dad.
He runs the hotel or whatever. Oh, I see this drama. Oh,
Yeah, maybe our best bet in that case would be to, go and pay our old friend Erwin a visit.
Owen's holding
claims-
on to the. Owen is likely to hold on to the gem as collateral so that he gets the wine from his family. I'm not going to get in the middle of that.
I mean, yeah, he sent us here to get wine, so.
He sent you to get the wine.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he didn't know that the place was going to be under attack by a bunch of crazy druids and their pets.
Yeah, clearly it's all ruined now. So you think he took it?
But that was years ago. If he still has it, I can't imagine what he'd be using it for. Much
Maybe he
less.
sold it to get the inn.
He could have sold it to get the inn.
Hmm.
Dad, that's terrible. He wouldn't do that. He loved this place. Left because you got pissed at him.
I know all about family drama. I had 97 shellmates and no parents. We were raised by our elders. It was weird.
Wow, that's even more than us. Yeah, tell us about it. Quiet, both of you! So, look, if you want to go try and get it out of Erwin, I'm not going to stop you. But I'm just saying he probably doesn't have it at this point if he took it in the first place.
I feel like going to the mall. And I start singing, "Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the mall." Hell, you want to go to the mall, right? You love malls, right?
I second the mall plan. And besides, this flooded, ruined mall sounds pretty cool if you ask me.
I mean, yeah. Unless
Win
the other
has-
place is closer. I don't know. Maybe we should go to the other place.
Yester Hill's just down the road a bit. I mean, the mall, you'd have to go, if you're taking the road, you gotta go around because it's all this marshland. You can't build any roads over it. Trust me. The DJ.
Oh, no, that's not going to work then because I got to take my van, man. So I think we should go to this other place.
Yeah, the hill. If the hills are on the way, then it wouldn't make sense to just.
I mean,
pass them up.
the hill isn't on the way. It's further down the road from here.
Hmm.
I'll put it this way. We can take the van and go to the hills. The other place is in the cursed swamp.
Yeah.
The flooded
No.
mall.
I've changed my
With
mind.
a
Let's go to the
lar-
Yester Hills.
Yeah, Yester Hills.
Yes.
We've dealt with the druids already. I mean, we know how to stop them. Just blow up their flesh wands if they you start pointing them at us.
And flesh ones? That sounds
That sort of
gross.
shivers.
Yeah.
Pew Pew hikes Tao Jin over his shoulder. He's sleeping asleep, dormant
Mhm.
body, and he's like, "I really think we should go Yester Hill too."
He's just got his skull and he's like,
no. He's like,
Romy's like, Yester Hill! And tries to pour some wine in Tao's mouth.
yeah.
It spills over his jaw.
And
He
Pew
likes
Pew's
it.
like, I totally agree. I totally agree. See, Tao Jin, there's another vote for Yester Hill. We're going to Yester Hill. That's it. Davian, we're going to go get your hydroponic lights, man. And I'm going to give you some seeds. It's going to work out. Trust me.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. If you can find that, and if you can find the other gem,
Do you mind if we take a long rest here with you, though, in your encampment?
yeah, of course you can rest. You've helped us already. I mean, unless you're a terrible, terrible bunch of people, which you don't seem to be. A little odd, but not bad.
I kind of want to wait to see if my friend wakes up here, too. He's kind of...
I
We've
can't
already
believe
lost
you
He's
one.
had a
travel
hard
with
time.
of these dudes. We need to keep this dude.
I can't believe you travel with undead like that. But I mean, if he's friendly,
Yeah, he's more than just undead. He's our friend.
He's not really dead. I figured it out. He's more like just not. He's he's not undead. He's just like
He's just
just
been
before undead. He's restless. He
Yeah.
needs something to do something, man. We got to help him.
that's just weird.
So
Like
Anyway,
there's some
yeah,
mermaid,
cool,
but yeah, you're able to chill out. Is there anything in particular you want to do during this rest time?
I'll check my van out, make sure it didn't get damaged too much in combat, and every now and then try to wake up Tao Jin and offer him a smoke or whatever. And even though they don't move or anything, they're just you just try to get him to, come on, man, come back to us.
Yeah, he lets out some murmurs once in a while.
Yeah,
just but it's
What?
it's like in a language you don't understand.
Yeah, it's almost like he's in a fugue state.
Just
He's in when he took those dream pies.
It's different than the dream pies because the dream pies you can tell somebody's asleep and that sort of thing. This is more like a waking sleep.
I mean, they were pretty beat up too, and we didn't really have any way to heal them because we don't have the special healing abilities.
Yeah, there's that too. But yeah, your van itself, it's a little dinged up. It's definitely showing the signs of needing some detail work here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
well, in that case, I'm also going to help Pew Pew out with fixing the van.
Yeah, absolutely, Callie. You know what? You show me how to play an instrument, and I'll show you how to drive. Sound like a plan?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Every teenager needs someone who's good at driving to teach them how to drive.
Yeah, totally.
Even though I'm only 15 myself, but us turtles, we age differently, you see.
Yeah, you guys age faster, right?
Yeah. I feel like I'm in my 30s already.
Yeah, got it. But yeah, I'll totally show you how to play the guitar. And in fact,
No, I just need to learn. I want to learn how to use a drum, man. I'm like,
oh, the drums.
I can be the drummer.
That's
You
easy.
said that we want to start a band, Van Helsing, right?
Yeah, totally. Van Helsing for the win. She flips up this card with Van Helsing on it. The
Nice.
actual guy.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that's the dude you were talking about. He kind of reminds me of that carnival guy.
Yeah, totally. This is why I wanted to name our band Van Helsing, because this dude right here is a legendary vampire hunter, right?
Yeah. Okay, you get under the car.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start it up.
Yeah, got you. All right. And so she sort of slides under the car, and
Now
Yeah.
take a look. Does it look like there's something jammed under there?
do I see anything jammed under the car?
Yeah, there's some bits and gubbins of the demi dogs.
Yeah, there's some mess under here. We've got all kinds of gross, fleshy stuff.
Okay, the first thing to know is how you got to keep a car clean. Just pull all that stuff out of there, and I'll just I'll supervise from up here.
She just sort of shivers well, I'm not touching it with my own hands. And she summons the little mage.
Yeah, totally.
Sort of uses it to sort of dig out all
Well,
that.
that's one way to clean a car. And we do there's a laugh track sitcom moment there.
Absolutely. Ah!
When they're cleaning the car and doing all that stuff, Romy would like to go talk to Arn and just kind of plop down next to him with her wine. She's very protectively holding it because she's afraid someone's gonna take it away from her. So yeah, this I know that you're trying to hold us all together here because we kind of make really bad decisions sometimes. But I am with you in the fact that we have people chasing us, and I kind of don't want to stay in a place for long. Just don't want to keep moving. So, what do you Yeah, good job. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Good talk. Good talk.
Rude.
He just holds a thumbs up, grabs some Pocky, and starts chowing down.
Fine. Romy just rolls over. It's just fine, I'll just sleep with my wife.
Protect the wine at all costs.
Has Arn
It's
been
precious,
getting
we
rest?
must protect it.
Arn hasn't slept in a while, not since the pie incident.
So you haven't taken a rest.
No, I haven't needed to.
Now my
Until
character
now.
does remember that you didn't sleep last time, so he is paying attention to this. I like to point this out. So, hey, Arn,
Mhm.
you okay? You look like you need to take a nap in the shell there. Eh?
I can sleep in a bit.
I don't know, man. Last time I saw you sleep was, well, it was the night before we stayed outside the grinder.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, the place that we were agreed that we weren't supposed to go or do anything and just get
I
on
know,
the road
man,
and
I
get
know.
moving.
I know. That's why I went in. I had to make sure they were okay. And look
Yeah.
at Cow Jin now. And
That was
Callie, I don't
fault.
know. We're keeping an eye on her.
Yeah, I mean, I won't go sneaking off again. I promise. Last time that didn't end so well. But seriously, though, I'm worried about you, Arn.
Can I
Each
make an
power
insight check
bar
to them on Arn's
menacingly.
condition? Or medicine or something?
You can if you want. Insight
So
or
what would you
medicine.
like me to-
Out of the two, let's go with insight. I think because what's your goal here? I guess would be the question.
Well, I wanna like diagnose why he's not sleeping.
Let's go with medicine.
Okay, sweet. I'm trained in that, so
Sure.
I just need to get to my character here because I did not open it up yet. So, character sheet. And we'll scroll down here. Oh my gosh, this mouse is painfully slow. Okay, here. There.
Let us
That look
see what our delicious Roll20 has for us. Great. 9. I
Yeah,
mean, maybe he's just like had too much caffeine or something. He's been drinking a lot of
Yeah,
energy
all right.
drinks.
Okay. Okay, man. Whatever. I forget about it.
That's all fine. Art, is there anything in particular you'd like to be up to during the downtime? That we're up to?
Aside from eating power bars, Pocky, and yeah, he's actually going to take some time, grab hold of whatever staples they've got left, reload the staple gun,
Mhm.
just make sure the trigger mechanism's working real nice and limber.
Mhm.
Maybe take a file to the box grader, get that sharpened.
Mhm.
And then eventually, once everyone else has passed out, he's going to attempt to sleep.
Okay. Give me. You know what? This isn't you. This isn't a you roll. This is going to be a me roll for this. Okay. Yeah, you're able to sleep. No problem. A little, like, weird little flashes here and there, maybe, but nothing as overtly hazardous as last time. And with that, you folks have completed your long rest. Between you and the Martikovs, there's nothing really that would cause an incident in the night, and you're able to be up and about and fully refreshed.
And then he just wakes up and yeah, definitely.
Is this like a full distillery? Is there a place to fuel on my truck, on my van?
They have like a little it's a van. It's perfect. I love it. There is like they have a little gas pump essentially that they keep filled. They have to go like to Valaki once a month or so to get it refilled, so that way they can like move their vans back and forth and stuff as well.
Be like, mind if I fuel up if I can?
Yeah, if you're going to go to Yester Hill, sure.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, and one more thing. Do you guys have any more empty bottles in here?
I mean, we make bottles. Well,
Gas cans?
we've got a ton of them if you need them.
Oh, Callie's making some Molotovs.
I'm making something better than Molotovs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I figured if this is the source where all this corruption is coming from, then maybe we can fill up a bunch of bottles with corruption and I can just slingshot them at some of these other guys. The ones that aren't, who don't draw power from corruption. We could really, mess up some of the DJs guys like that, I was thinking.
My only concern is that you might get some on you and get corrupted while you're trying to do it.
Yeah, but I've got that mage hand, and she just makes her other little bottle just sort of hover. I'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
And they'll give you like a dozen bottles, basically.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll definitely take them.
They're like, yeah, it's fine. We'll just make more. That's.
I don't want nothing to do with that. It's enough. Entropy will come in its own time. I need not further it. I need not speed it up. And I kind of look pointedly at Romy, like,
Oh yeah, I forgot these. To Yonder Hill, ow! And then she just walks to the van.
I gotta hate those.
are they heavy? Are they giving you a headache?
It's maybe it was a bad batch. I don't know.
Or the wine? Oh,
Yeah, sounds like a hangover to me.
Don't be so loud.
okay. So I get in the van.
Yeah, Callie gets in the van too. And she and while she does this, she gets that little coaxial cable and sticks it into the van's sound system, and she starts playing an original composition for this situation, Yester Hill Zone theme song.
All right.
I'm playing the drums on the steering wheel while I'm driving.
Arn will take one of the bikes, considering everyone else is piling into the van.
Yeah, we'll have to
Alright.
leave one of the bikes behind. We'll leave one back at the distillery at least.
Yep, that's fine. But if you're pretty sure, unless something really weird goes south here, the distillery is probably going to be a good place to kind of fall back to if you need it.
Cool.
Right.
A little temporary base of operations.
Nice.
So
We've got two.
yeah, you chug on down to Yester Hill. It's actually not that far. It's I want to say 15 minutes drive, if that. At least the way Pew Pew drives.
Yeah.
Well,
And then all the while talking and with a cigarette in his mouth.
I mean, you do have to get careful because, I want to say 10 minutes in, the pavement ends.
Okay, well then I'll slow down and kind of be careful, look for potholes, and
Yeah, it's rough. It's a
also
little
look and
rough.
keep an eye out to see if I see any man bear spiders moving through the bushes.
Yeah, you don't see any creatures. What you do see is the foliage starts to get a little weirder. It gets you see some of that goop hanging off of the trees. And wait, is that tree upside down? The roots are just splayed out in the air. And
Pew Pew says in Taujin's voice, "Yep, those that's definitely an upside down tree."
perfect.
I'm gonna ventriloquist all day.
That's ridiculous.
I need to have him with me. I miss him.
Oh, we all miss him.
He's still with us. Right.
He is, yes, literally.
So yeah, you eventually get to a place where it starts to clear out, and you see the hill. The hill is looming up. There's these clouds kind of swirling around in the sky, and you see at least one piece of the hill is sitting 20 feet out from the rest of it. A chunk of it has just been cut out and is
Oh my
floating
gosh.
in midair.
Whoa, guys! I think we should stop the van and get out here.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
Cool.
nothing bad ever happens.
As much as I'd like to drive in and run everything over.
Yeah, because again, this place is all messed up. We don't know what could happen.
I mean, I'm seeing something floating in the air right now, right? Like everybody's seeing that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Good. Just one. This place is weird. I have to ask.
It's not the hangover. It's definitely
Okay.
a country.
Cool. Good.
So yeah,
At
Okay,
least
so
flesh one.
Arn, I shout out. We're gonna get out here.
Arn just pulls around,
Mhm.
parks the bike, leans it gently up against the van. All right. Well, so hopefully whatever we need isn't up there. That would suck.
You see a bolt of lightning streak up from the hill into the sky.
Whoa! Did you guys
Pretty
just?
sure that's where we're going.
Hmm.
All right.
Arn, what'd you do?
Us three will take point. You two stay behind, and we'll make sure everyone's good. Or maybe you and I should. No, you and I and Taujin should stay back, and Callie and Romy should take point. I don't know. What do you think, Arn?
No, I think that probably some of the more burly guys should probably take point, just in case we run into something.
Okay, yeah. So I guess Romy and I will move up ahead and see what we can see.
So you clamber up. There's a path
Stealthily?
winding its way up the hill. If you want to try and stealth, you are
I will
absolutely
try.
welcome to it.
I'm definitely
I'm
trying.
not great at this, but I like to roll dice.
Rolling dice is fun. That's why we're here.
22.
That is
Indeed,
some
we are stealthy
rockin'.
stealthy as F.
Yes.
21 for me.
So whatever we sneak up on, Romy and I. And you're coming with us? Or are you staying behind? Like, you guys should stay like 30 feet behind us so we can like.
Fall back if need to.
Because Arn can't be. Arn is not capable of stealth, correct?
Arn is not known for stealth.
Yes. So we will move stealthily because that slows us down anyway.
Yeah.
And you guys can be like the rear guard and like we'll call you in when we need you. Because we both have our like if anyone comes at us, we've both got our quick draws. We're both like built to fight together, right? So
No. I have an idea. 3 of you can all stealth up.
Yeah.
I'll be on the bike. When I hear gunfire, I come in on the bike.
okay, sweet. That's a better idea. I like that. Okay, so anyway, we move stealthily up to see what we can see.
Yeah. So you make your way up the hill. Big hill. But as you're climbing, you can see that planted all around the hill in these rings. You see like these cairns. There are these mounds of rocks that are decorated with like graffiti of some kind.
Nice. What does the graffiti say? Can we read it?
What language can you read?
I can speak and read Aquan.
Mm-hmm.
I can also speak and read. Jeez, I have to get that on my character sheet just a sec.
No worries.
I can read Dwarven.
Dwarven? Nah, it's not
Languages.
Dwarven.
Common, Aquan, and Infernal.
Infernal.
The language of Waku Waku.
Yeah. You do see one phrase in Infernal.
Uh-oh.
And it says, for a good time, call Rathtor.
Well, apparently Rathor is the one to call if you're a devil or servant of darkness.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Now you know.
You see off to the west, off to your right, that the woods and even the sky itself seem to just be like subsumed in this wall of swirling fog with like flashing lights inside. Much like the lights that you saw when you first were deposited in Baravia.
Oh man, I just wanted to play D&D.
Oh.
First of all, Romy wants to ask Pew Pew to tell her the number that's written for Raftor.
The number that is written for
Like what? We don't have time for that now. Be quiet. Shh.
Let's see, it's 555 666. Oh god, that's obviously a fake number. No,
It's 867-5309.
no, that's when you call for Jenny. Come on.
Maybe it's like a code
trolling
name.
everyone. Okay. Oh, fine. You know, I just figured we're gonna die, I feel like, so you never know. Okay. I guess, are we going towards the scary mist again?
Yeah, I want to move up as close as I can to see what I can. Like, can I see a guard or like a gate or an entrance or?
You're heading around the hill towards the mist?
Yeah, with my stealth check as best, like it's 22 and
Yeah.
hers is 23, so
No,
we can
that's-
whisper or talk, right?
Yeah, that's fine. So you circle around, and like part of the hill like rotates around, and then rotates back and snaps back into place as you're moving.
Like literally in front of our eyes, it moves.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa, did you just see that?
dude, this is some like next level stuff, man.
Well, I know.
Was it like a data shift or was it like a corruption shift?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. This place is.
Kelly, what do you think, man? And Callie's was 24. We're all stealthy as F.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're all stealthed up pretty good. So
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah. This is like for real. Like when like those demi-plane arcades back in Vector Valley when they like start. When you like get past level 255 and everything just starts going crazy. Like it's this kind of stuff.
Oh, it's like that tunnel making game where like you keep
Yeah.
going forever.
Yeah, totally.
The tunnel making game.
So as you get closer to this wall of fog, you don't see like a gate or anything like that. But as you get closer, the fog starts to part, and you like hear in your ears, that that little 6. It's me and you and me, and it's going like that, and you see this lovely happy kingdom, shining, this nice shining city where everything just seems to be just going dandy. You can't see people or anything moving around, but you just get that feeling that everything in there is just all right.
Oh, this is like
Oh, this is something I wasn't
in the
expecting.
background of where we are, right?
Well, it's like it's in the fog. It's like
Yeah, it's like a vision opens up, is what you're saying.
kind of sorta. It's if you didn't know any better, you'd say that this is like another valley next to
Oh yeah.
Barovia.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's like a happy valley next. It's like as happy as Barovia is miserable, or Baravia is miserable.
Absolutely, that is
So
exactly
happy
what.
together.
I just keep
Oh my gosh, very
picturing like,
1950s vibe and shit.
I just keep picturing like Atomic Town.
Yeah, totally. Or Pleasantville.
Pleasantville.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I don't know if I like it. It's
Like,
too shiny.
it's torturous to my eyes.
I'm kind of. I think this is a trick. I'm not sure, but something about this doesn't sit right with me.
Nothing could ever be that happy. It's like it's so happy, it's disgustingly miserable. Yeah.
Especially not here.
Yeah.
Can I roll like a what was it, perception or something to see if this is an illusion?
Absolutely.
Let's see what I got for perception.
Oh,
In as far as you are aware, this is real.
Okay, so it looks real to me, but I still don't trust it.
why
so
is this
could
here?
we try to
Like,
disbelieve it, the rest of us, or?
I mean, you can try, most
Oh
certainly.
yeah, absolutely, I want to.
Romy's just gonna stick her hand through the fog a little bit and just kind of like reach in. Do I feel any like heat from like the sunny happiness?
Is this a save? A wisdom save?
If you're trying to, like, you think this is an illusion you're trying to disbelieve?
I don't know what it is, so I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
Like what?
you could roll like insight or perception, whichever one you think. is
Insight
better.
for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
That's the thing I do. Those are the things I do. You know, I like to speak with Paku Paku. And I do not know.
yeah, this is weird. Why is this here? Maybe this is a manifestation of corruption or something.
Yeah, fair
Romy,
enough.
as you put your hand into the fog, you see like walking from the edge of this kingdom, appears to be a young man.
He's like walking towards me.
Yeah. Yeah, he walks towards you, and he's got this long, flowing black hair, this crown of flowers, and like these nice round sunglasses, sandals and shades, and he looks just so pleased, so happy, beatific almost.
I'll be like, hey, what's up with the happiness in this world of devastation?
Who are you talking to, Romy?
And he looks around and he looks at you and he points at himself.
Yeah? You?
And he goes to say something, and the fog slowly closes back in.
Whoa.
Okay, did you guys see the dude? Did you see the dude?
Did any of
You
us
see the dude?
Yes, you all would have.
Oh, we all saw the dude. Okay.
You would all see the dude. Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
See the dude.
Yeah, he was definitely there. That was weird.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just wondering what you were talking.
I wonder if he's trapped in there.
Well,
I think we're the ones that are trapped, Romy.
Well, yeah, but we can't be the only ones.
yeah,
he
he
had-
might
He has
trap.
like a crown of flowers. Do you think he's like a prince or something? Because that would be like my little wolf girl heart would just burst.
I mean,
Boy.
he was pretty fun looking for a human guy,
But yeah, for
somebody without fur or nothing.
yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, the long black hair kind of was almost kind of like a mane, sort of.
Oh, that got me.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going in heat?
Oh, wow. Anyways, so what would you folks like to do next?
Well, the fog like closed in, but is it solid?
It's so if you like stick your hand back to it, it's not impermeable. You could walk into the fog if you wanted to.
We need to find a way to get into this place, but we need to go back and get Arn.
You know, now that I think about it, this place was. You remember what? Oh, I can't believe I forgot the guy's name again.
Davian?
Yeah, Davian. Remember what he said before about how this place used to be full of like nice druids
Yeah.
until the corrupted ones took over. Maybe that was one of them. Like, what if this is something like the old version of the place is like sort of hidden behind some kind of other dimension, and the good druids are still here.
I don't know, man. I think that vision seemed tangential. Maybe it was related. I don't know. I really can't. Paku's not helping me here.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, Paku would want to devour that place regardless. But...
Exactly. Yes. I just want to get there and devour everything. Learn the knowledge first. That's the goal.
What do you think, Arn?
Oh, he's not up here.
Arn's hellen back, waiting with
Oh,
the
yeah,
dread
No, we
fight
gotta
to
go
come
get
in.
Arn. That's what I say. We gotta find a way into this place, and then go back and get Arn because
Oh.
we're not fighting anyone. He was gonna come for gunfire. There's no gunfire. So.
Yeah, so you could go back around to see Arn. You also haven't gotten to the top of the hill yet. That was going around.
So let's do that first then.
Let's see what's at the top of the hill first. Yeah. Before we come back to check this place out.
Okay.
Okay.
So you round back up and start clambering back up the trail. And as you get up there, yeah. So you get up to the top of this hill. You finally crest over, and there's this wide ring of boulders. Some of them have they're just composed of code. strings of code going back and forth. And
Cold
these,
boulders.
yeah, code boulders.
And I'm like, whoa, cold boulders.
That is so cool.
And they form this makeshift wall around the top of the hill. A couple sparks of green lightning spark out from between them and up into the sky.
Dude.
And you see, illuminated in the center of this place, is a huge statue. Well, I guess statue would be the wrong way to put it, because it looks like a 50-foot tall person.
Oh.
And it is a towering, cloaked man with headphones, sunglasses, and fangs.
What?
Oh man, here we go. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that's the DJ. What
It's
is
made of what?
If you didn't know any better, you'd think it was a giant person.
Oh, like it looks like a person. It's like solid, fleshy flesh.
Insofar as you can see, yes.
Oh. Okay.
can we can I do some kind of check to see if this thing is alive?
Yeah, that's a medicine check, absolutely.
Medicine.
Well, I'll do that.
You say you're gonna do it?
I will, yes.
Yeah, go ahead, because my medicine sucks.
I've got a +5. So 23.
Bless that pew pew. Pew pew? Yes, it is alive, but it is not a living person.
So it's like a
Growth.
That's weird, man. It
Like-
looks like it's alive, but it has no consciousness. It's like a living statue.
So you mean like
Kill it.
like undead or
No,
Or is it-
No, man.
it's
No,
a-
it looks very much alive to me.
and you see like that there's some of it is growing out of the ground.
oh, so it's like plant life then, right? It's like
Fungus would be closer, but yes.
It kind of reminds me of this like story I read about this place that had these giant creatures attacking it, and they had like these crazy like flying robot things. Anyway, that's weird, man. And he's whispering, "We better go back and get Arn."
yeah, we probably should. And
Either that, or we just. How far away is Arn right now?
Arn at this point would be quite a bit away if he hasn't come up the hill any.
Yeah. So on a motorcycle, it'd probably take him like a couple rounds to get us if we jump into combat.
Absolutely.
We should go get Arn.
yeah, I'll probably hop on my hoverboard and like go down to go and get him real quick.
Mhm.
If
Yeah,
I
that
can
works.
do that in enough time. So yeah, I like sort of pull out my hoverboard from off my back and just hop on it and zoom, just skate over toward Arn and said, "Hey, Arn, we need your help up here. There's a giant fungus statue of what I'm pretty sure is the DJ, and yeah, we need you to come check it out, see what we should do with it."
I did not sign on to fight a giant fungus. As he gets on the bike, just revs the bike, and then just shoots up the hill because he has no patience anymore.
Callie should grab onto the back of it. And
Yeah,
ride the
that's what I
hoverboard.
totally do. I sort of like, and I use that chain thing to like sort of sketch on the back of the
Totally.
Nice.
motorbike as it's going up.
Yeah.
I think like Pew Pew'd be teaching you chain tricks too, like how to use the chain, because it's like a weapon I do all the time. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
So-
the statue seem to notice our arrival at all?
the statue did not move at all.
we were stealthy. We were stealthy AF.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Okay.
Yeah. We're still stealthy AF. You and I are still there, like
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
like
y'all-
crawling on the ground, going in my
Y'all-
turtle shell, hiding.
Y'all are quiet. Lost Boy's dirt bike is revving up the hill.
Absolutely. So, Romy and Pew Pew, can I have you make perception checks for me, please?
Sure. 4.
Okay, my passive is 15 though,
Your passive is 15. Great.
Yeah. but I'll roll if you want.
I would love a roll right
Yeah, no, that's cool. 17.
17. Okay, cool. So, Pew Pew, what I will tell you at this point, like you didn't notice it when you were kind of just glancing around, but now you've been kind of waiting and scrutinizing.
Yeah.
You see that there are several places in the ground that look like they've been recently disturbed.
And I like to Romy, I count the number of places, however many they are. I point with my eyes and I point them out to her.
Mhm.
Like, you know?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I just
And the
take
motorcycle's coming up the hill.
Yeah, motorcycles revving up the hill.
I think at this point we're just gonna wait for that to happen. When they come burning in, then that's when we'll move, because I'm assuming that's gonna draw something out. I'm hoping-
Romi's just holding her blaster towards one of the disturbed spots, and she's just like looking around. Cause
Same here.
I can't tell. Does it look like something was dug out, or was it like a footprint, or I don't know.
What you would say is it would be the ground had been disturbed as if something had been buried there.
Remember those dog things that popped out of the ground before?
Burrow into the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. But if it's not open, I don't know.
So,
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm just watching them.
So Arn, Callie, you come roaring up with the dirt bike
Mhm.
and are at the top of the hill, and now you see this statue, Colossus, giant. It has not made any moves.
So what do you think of this thing, Arn? Should we try and raise this statue, or should we just leave it alone?
If I set it on fire, it'll probably awaken and try and kill us all.
That is true.
Arn, be careful. You're sounding like you're having too much fun. Sorry.
Shh, we're quiet.
Just hits the kickstand, just sets it down, gets off the bike, just walks on over, not caring about stealth at all. I mean, look at the shirt. Just comes on over, just assesses everything, just starts looking around. So if I were to abscond with some sort of mystical light object, where would I put it? Wait, this thing is made of fungus and there's holes in the ground, right?
Yeah.
Seems like we need to dig.
Well, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Maybe they use that thing to grow this thing.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's something that is actually of some sort of immense growth, considering how they were ranting and raving about how important it was and made the growth time only a month. Yeah, I'd say something like this, some sort of colossus made of matter, maybe plant matter.
You come to meet up with us now? Are we all together? Or?
Yeah.
So the motorcycle didn't draw anyone out? Or?
As the motorcycle comes roaring up and Arn is now making his assessment of things, the dirt starts to shift. And several, if you didn't know any better, you'd say there were doors in the ground, fly open. And
So,
out come people.
people? Do they look like they're going to attack us?
They look very unhappy that you're here.
Hey, guys, who are you? Sorry to, burst in on your home like this, but we're here looking for something. And you might be able to help us find it.
And you see that these people actually have, like, mouths with rows of teeth. and like long hair growing down, shaggy,
Baraka.
shaggy hair, and like claws on their stuff. They are dressed similarly to the druids that you fought yesterday.
Oh, well, in that case,
Several of them appear to be like
lunch.
hulking and malformed with like these gigantic beefy arms.
Yeah, I don't know if we can take all these guys at once. What do you say we run for it?
That's up to you.
I'm
It's
just
just
gonna.
you two together. So we're hiding out, and I'm waiting to attack. That's
Okay.
my plan. So
Okay, how many of them are there?
At this point, you count half a dozen, but you heard more than that opening up around the hill.
hey, Taojin, wake up! Come on, we need you. To the glitchy thing.
Taojin's jawline just clacks open.
And I'm like, I'm sleepy.
I'm just gonna look at Pew Pew and I'm gonna be like, I say we run for the fog.
Yeah, that's kind of our best bet right now.
Not gonna work. We need to fight these guys. They've got the gem, the hydroponic light. I bet you it's inside that statue. And I'm only talking to Romy because I'm with Romy.
So if the statue is just grown out of that light, then maybe it won't come to life and attack us if we burn it down. Do any of you guys have any fire, like a
We're not
light?
together.
Yeah.
What?
No, you're with.
You're only with Arn right now.
Yeah, and at this point, one of the big beefy guys has moved in to attack Arn since he was the one making the most noise.
All right, so we're still going up. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have the time to have a nice, reasonable conversation.
Well, he's coming up. He
Yeah.
makes an attack for me, clothesline, as my reaction.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I think a 24 hits.
Absolutely does.
Okay, he will take 4 bludgeoning and needs to get me a DC DC 13. Okay, he makes his con save, so he's not knocked prone.
Okay.
When this happens, can Romy just like step out from wherever she is and be like, whoa, not
But-
necessary.
But the attack is interrupted, so that attack doesn't connect.
Yeah, absolutely. You stop him. He staggers back, clutching his throat. You got him right there. And it is at this point we can go to Les Initiative.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
These folks aren't inclined to reason anyway, so
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to be nice and not make you waste time trying. All right, Sarai.
Just a sec.
Oh no!
Ow!
So that's a thing that's happening at this
Oh,
point. It makes
I don't like that number.
Well, unfortunately, unless you have a way to re-roll your initiatives,
Nope.
kind of.
Nope.
I have games where that happens. It's actually kind
Lucky.
of fun,
Yeah.
but this is not one of them. 21. Okay. Cool. Let's get that shrunk down there. Sorry, just doing a little quick bookkeeping to get us rolling here. So, Romy, what's your dexterity modifier, just for my edification?
3?
3? Cool. We'll give you the first ups then on this. So, yeah.
She's just gonna look at Arn and be like, damn it, and run up next to him. And is there a way that I can position myself where all 6 of them are like in a 15-foot cone for me?
Not quite, because they're kind of like scattered around. I would say you could get 3, though. I'll give you that.
Okay. I'm gonna do my gold eyes of blindness.
Okay.
So I just need a con save.
Con save. Let's roll. So one of them will be blinded.
Cool. And bonus action, I'm just gonna look at Arn and be like, "That was pretty sweet." Okay.
Good. That works. All
Yeah.
right. And then it is their turn. So we've got our monster men. So let's have them. Well, the guy that Arn kind of checked there with the clothesline is going to try and get him again. That should hit. I believe that's a 21. Yep. Okay, so that is going to be 9 slashing damage as he uses his axe to take a chop at you. One of the other ones is going to go ahead and try and run Romy down. If you want to take your quick draw, go right ahead. Oh, there we go.
Nope.
No, wait, hold on. I gotta double check that. Yeah, no. It just
Okay.
barely misses.
Okay.
And he attacks with his big, meaty paw clutching an axe, and probably doesn't hit, actually. 13.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, the shot's enough to give him pause, and you're just like, whoa! Okay. So that is that. We've got one more. The last one's gonna go at Callie, because
Oh no.
Callie's there.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not the right place to be putting that. Doop. So many windows. And wow, just botches. Just absolutely lurches past Callie and
Yeah, she just, oh, no, not today. And ducks under that axe.
the druids. What are the druids doing? The druids need to do their things. Need to do some fun stuff. And I think they are going to transform. Yeah.
Ew, gross.
2 of them transform into what appear to be like creatures with lion heads and eagle bodies. And they launch into the air. Another one the third one transforms into the tiger toad creature.
Ew.
Before.
Yeah.
And so the tiger toad is going to leap forward, and who does it want today?
Just for my own curiosity, who is
Sure.
the blind guy? Who did he attack? The one that I blinded.
The one that you blinded. Let's see.
Because I think, doesn't he get disadvantage and then we get advantage?
Yeah, that's going to be we're going to say it's one of the eagle lions.
Okay.
So he like haphazardly takes off into the air and tries to dive down at you,
Oh, good.
and we'll see if they can do anything. So it's 2d20, take the low ball, because thanks, disadvantage. Boy, howdy, that's a roll. That's a fantastic
Yes.
Yay.
roll. So, like, it skids down and just, like, crash lands in the dirt next to you. I'm even going to say it's prone, because it just screwed up.
I just look at it and we're like, yeah, take the golden eyes.
Golden knife.
One of the other eagle lion lights on top of the statue and is just kind of like waiting. And the tiger toad, who does the tiger toad want? Tiger toad's gonna try and go for Arn because Arn looks threatening. Ribbit. And I am just rolling hot trash right now.
Somebody help the DM. Or no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
No,
Help
yeah.
us.
Yeah, if you want to help the DM,
No,
you can
don't do
so
that.
by making a donation down below. We have several different things, including uppers and the buddy biscuits.
Buddy biscuit.
Buddy biscuits, the fearless treats. So, at this point in time, we move over to Arn, getting a chance to hit back.
All right. First, we're going to be wise and use a bonus action for second wind, because that sounds prudent.
You're at full HP. What do you need a second wind for?
No, I'm not at full.
You slept.
We took a long rest.
You
totally
got
full.
Yeah.
you got your long rest, chieftain.
Yeah, and then I took an axe.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the axe. I'm smart. Really, I am. Promise.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's better.
That's some good. Yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, that's much better. That helped that axe wound. And yeah, we've got some work to do. So first things first, this guy in front of me. All right. So we're gonna try and grate him.
Eat him.
She's great. Do it.
Yeah, absolutely a hit.
Okay, that's for 8 slashing.
8 slashing, he says.
And then we're going to action surge. Let's do that again. 17 hit
17 is absolutely a hit, yes.
Nice.
for an additional 7.
Okay. Got it. So yeah, you hit him a couple times, and like you see a vein kind of bulging in his head. He's like, "Ah, ah." He looks less than pleased as you've drawn blood.
That's it for me.
That's it for Arn. We are rolling
You're
over.
still on your motorcycle, right?
No, Arn had
No,
hopped off because he's looking.
I hopped off, popped the kickstand, and then came over.
Yep. All right, Callie.
Okay, so first thing that I'm going to try and do is I am going to because I've got an idea. I'm going to try and remember those. Actually, no. This would probably be a better idea. I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast to shoot at like the feet of the Colossus, of like the fungus Colossus thing. Just sort of see how that affects it. If it starts moving,
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
we'll just
sure.
run.
Shoot it.
So I'm gonna like sort of stand back from it and shoot at it with my Eldritch Blast and see if that does anything.
You hit. Force damage, they says. Cool. So yeah, you hit it. It takes some damage. You hear that sickening splorch as some of the fungus flesh matter is dissolved by this blast. It is not enough to collapse the statue.
No, of course not. I just wanted to see if that like makes it start moving or anything.
The only moving it does is like it kind of like wiggles in reaction to your shot, but it does not like come to life and start smashing you.
Okay,
So
good.
Let's consider that a small mercy, right?
Right. Like, guys, it's not alive! Burn it to the ground!
Certainly a call there, Callie.
And yeah, so then in that case, let's see. Do any of you guys need healing?
Arn second winded. He's the only one who's taken damage so far in this combat, so you should be fine.
Okay, well, so in that case, yeah, that'll be it for my turn, as long as I like sort of stay out of the way of.
All right, Pew Pew, from your vantage point.
Yeah, I'm still stealthy hiding.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do first is with my first first action. My action really. I want to aim and fire my blaster. You said one of they kind of look like griffins. You said they were eagle wolf lions, right? Or did they kind of?
Yeah, they're rather than being like a griffin where it's got an eagle head and the lion's body, it's the reverse. It's a lion head with an eagle's body.
Oh, that's just not right. Griffins are cool. That's not cool. And it's corrupted too, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna lay a gunslinger shot on him, which I'm gonna use my gunslinger ability, which gives me my dex bonus or my proficiency bonus extra.
Which one are you shooting at? The one that's in the dirt by Romy, or the one that's perched up on the statue?
The one that's perched up on the by Romy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the one by Romy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get advantage.
Yeah, and I'm stealthy. Yeah, so
yeah. Technically, we made it neutral, but I'm giving you advantage because.
Fair enough. Well, I'm hidden, so.
Well, it has advantage from you being hidden, but disadvantage because you're range attacking it and it's prone. But
oh, that's right.
Oh, that one's prone.
It is prone.
No, I want the advantage, so I'm going to attack the other one.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah. So just a second, let me.
You're good.
I'm just gonna.
Well, we're working through some stuff here. All right, let's get.
I'm just trying. Okay, so plus roll d20. Sorry.
No, there's.
I'll finally get this, and it'll be fast.
We're working it.
So,
It's
there we
good.
go.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. Let me see that lovely die.
So it's actually a 3 plus 4 and 11 plus 4, so 15.
15, we says.
Yeah.
That is absolutely a hit.
Okay. Roll 1d. And that's fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. That's max damage too.
Brutal.
And then I'll use my movement to like move towards Romy and like put my shell back to her, kind of like, back to back.
Burk to Burk. Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of enemies there too, right?
Sweet.
So I got my axe in my left hand and my gun in my right, and I'm ready to go.
You know what? Because because that's really, really cool, I'm going to give you guys +2 defense
Nice.
for this turn.
Sweet.
For this next
Back to back. Cliche.
Yeah, it is absolutely a cliche. It's not a cliche listed in the book, but I'm giving you a cliche because that's awesome.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so that's Pew Pew. We are back up to the top to Dame Romy.
Okay, well, the blind one that's right in front of me, I'm going to try to use my new fangs. And I think I get advantage because it's melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Are you trying to bite it?
Yep. Oh, it's the same roll. Great. So, do you want to take the average of the damage there, I guess, which is like 4, 3? I don't know.
Well, I would give you the 5 in this case because that was the first one that you rolled. So
Okay.
I'm easy. That's fine.
Yep. So I'm gonna the blind guy, I'm biting in the wing.
Yep.
And then I'm going to just like since it's prone, I'm gonna put my foot like on his neck and just try and hold him there.
Nice.
Oh wow. Okay. You know what? I'll give you that. I'll even say he's grappled for right now.
Sweet.
Because he's prone, and being prone sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on the ground now, lion bird guy.
All right, that's you, Hermie?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Let's cut over to this guy because he's in a spot of trouble. Let's see if he can break this grapple. Nope, that is not a break of the grapple.
I'd be like, no, you just stand.
Thrashing. So he'll try and just like claw at you.
Lisa Frank boot in the neck.
Yep, exactly.
God, that's a terrible, wonderful image. I love it.
Yes.
Oh man. So at that point, he tries to thrash and claw at you with his lying claws, and just nothing doing on that.
Nope.
So he'll try to do that. He tried to escape. Can't do that. Okay. We have the tiger toad trying to get a hold of Arn.
Clothesline.
You have another clothesline?
Wrestlers get their maneuvers whenever.
Oh.
As long as I have my reaction, which refreshed.
Nice.
Awesome. Smack him up.
All right. I think that hits.
Absolutely a hit.
Nice.
I need a DC 13 con save.
You deal so much damage sometimes.
Oh, Con? Oh
Yep.
no, he proned. You've proned the tiger toad.
Nice.
So it, like, leaps up to try and, like, envelop you in its gigantic mouth, and you just, like, gut check it. And it flops over, its big old stretchy tiger legs flailing in the air. Alright, the guy that you bloodied up is gonna try and smack you around here. And with an 18 on the die, that is absolutely a hit. So that is going to be another delicious 9 slashing damage. Alright. So that was that. So Tiger Toad, Berserker 2 on Romy.
Quick draw.
He already charged in. He's in melee with you.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Nice try.
Ignore.
He will hit you, though, with a 16 on the die, so that's going to
What?
deal.
Oh, with a 16?
Yeah, on the dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry. And he'll do 9 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
It hurts.
Did you add your +2 from back to back?
With the total,
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
yeah, his modifiers make it a 21. So unfortunately, I don't think you're back. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Ooh, you're there. Might have made an error there. Oh well. The one on Callie, crit misses. Wow. Wow.
Yes.
What is this? What is this life, even? And then the eagle lion that Pew Pew shot at is ticked off and is going to swoop down at him.
Quick draw.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
And he's going to miss anyway, so...
Come at me, brah.
Hit him. Oh,
Missed.
no.
Nope. But he misses too. Sufficiently deterred by your shots. Okay. All right. That was all of them. I believe it is Arn again.
Yep. To the one that is prone adjacent, the tiger toad, we're going to make 2 attacks. First the greater, then the staple gun.
Do it.
There's a 15 hit.
Absolutely.
Cool. That'll deal 7.
Mm-hmm.
16 that time.
16 still hits.
Additional 5.
So you got like the little Cody ichor pouring out of this thing, and it's like screeching and ribbiting frantically.
That's me.
Brutal. Okay, Callie.
Okay, so I remember you mentioning something about there being a one of the reverse griffins sitting on top of the fungus statue, right?
Well, now it's
He flew down and attacked me.
Yep.
Okay, so there's nobody else near the fungus statue at this point.
Correct at this point. I mean, there's a couple of them that are close by, trying to fight Arn. That's it.
Okay, well, let's see. That being the case, I'm going to actually shoot one of the ones that are on, or that are trying to get rid of Arn with my Eldritch Blast. And because that's pretty much the only thing I've got.
So who are you shooting at?
One of the ones that are attacking Arn.
Okay. We'll probably say the Berserker. That's probably a good idea. Because they're standing up, so you wouldn't take a disadvantage on that. And yeah, that'll hit. You hit them.
Nice. Also, which one of you needs healing the most? Like, are you in dire straits or anything like that so far?
No, I'm good right now. I'm full hit points.
Romy wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
You should always use healing.
Yeah, so while she's, shooting a beam at that berserker, she sort of mashups that sound into a healing word, and it creates this little heart echo that just swoops back and flies toward Romy. And let's cast it at level 1. That heals her for 5.
good.
HP.
That's useful.
It is.
All right. Anything else there, Kelly?
That's it. That's both
Got
my
it.
action and bonus action.
Cool. Pew pew.
All right. Since I got this reverse, I'm like, come at me, Reverse Griffin. You're not even real. I don't believe in you. And I drop at it and give it a gun smash. Let me see here. Pack axe. That's a hit. 11 damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
Yeah, the pack axe like glows and like, and you hear this sound as it hits.
Yeah, and like you see part of the wing like kind of digitize and dissolve away as it screeches and howls.
Sweet. And then I throw my offhand like pistol whip it.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
And that's a 21 for 3 additional damage.
And
Nice.
as you do that, he like filters back into the humanoid form, spitting
Nice.
curses at you.
That's it. I stay right where I am. Like,
Yeah, Romy.
basically, Romy, Arn, and I are all side by side at this point. And then Callie's like, what, like 40 feet back behind us, like backing us up? We're 30 feet?
More like,
Actually-
yeah, 20 feet, I would say, probably.
Yeah, nice. Sweet.
Oh,
Cool.
is it my turn now?
Yeah, we're back to you. It's
Okay.
a fast order.
So the guy whose boot I have on his neck, I'm just going to well, I want to
Just bite him again.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
bite him.
I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yeah.
Cuz he's under my boots anyway.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Well, no.
You
remember,
have
he's
adva- oh, yeah,
he's
so
prone.
that's the
You
first
have
one.
advantage.
Oh. Okay.
So you,
Wait, no. Yeah, you're right.
You're
Sorry.
good. You're good.
So yeah, that first roll works.
So did you want to
Okay.
do anything else? Because you could take a bonus action and swing, and you have like a small you don't just get your modifiers and that sort of thing for dual
Yeah, you're
rhythms.
offhand.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm biting him, can I just like just try to like gouge his eye?
Sure, you can make an unarmed strike to do that. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
you've got claws. Claws do damage, right?
You can use your gun as like a butt. We both have that ability. You can use your
Yeah.
gun as a
Or pistol
as a
whip.
butt
Yeah.
end.
Okay, well, I'll just use that as the. Oh, okay.
There you go.
I mean,
Cool.
20 on the die, or yeah, that's what, a 19 on the die. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and I'm just like, you are not blinded anymore, but I'm gonna do it again. Ugh.
It's like thrashing at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah, it's just gonna. At this point, it's just gonna try and go claws and beak at you, because screw this. Screw trying to get
No.
out. It's gonna kill you. Nope.
2 misses.
7 plus change. No, that doesn't do anything, unfortunately.
No, and the whole time I'm just like, oh, so sorry, my bad.
Unfortunately, there is that berserker though. That's still tearing at you. Wow! Apparently, like, I haven't rolled enough dice lately, because they're feeling mighty ornery at me.
You decided to take it easy on us this time, right? What that was?
Sure, we'll call it that. Let's go
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
That one was going at Callie. Fortunately,
Oh.
you still have that berserker up in your grill.
Yeah. So that one tried to attack me then.
Yeah, you got a reaction?
Yeah, it hits me.
Mhm.
My armor is 15.
Yeah. So 9 slashing damage.
9 slashing damage. Oh, man.
As it hits you with this axe that almost looks like a child's toy in its hand, because he's got like a big, like almost a steroid growth arm.
Ah!
All right, Pew Pew has the guy there. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, right in front of me.
He's gonna try and bite you with his fangs. Nah. No, that is
No.
absolutely.
Throw my axe in his face. Yeah.
All right. And then Arn has a couple guys. The tiger toad is going to scrabble back up.
Okay, so it's getting up from prone.
Yes.
Okay, clothesline.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Just
Stay down.
So good.
always with the goddamn clothesline.
Yes.
And I'll take that d20 that I rolled as its con save, which unfortunately is just not quite enough for it to do it.
Nice.
Stay down.
Romy's just like
Take
Romy's just
7
standing there
bludgeoning.
like really impressed.
It's gonna try and lash at you with its tongue at disadvantage. Nope, nothing doing. However, the berserker that's up in your face will absolutely take the swings. With
Yeah, that'll hit.
15
That's
on the
our
die.
9. Yep, that'll hit.
Yup.
So our 9.
Yep. 9.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Then we go back to you, Arn. Oh, isn't that perfect? I love that.
Yeah, no, I need to deal with this berserker nonsense. But actually, the toad's prone.
The toad's prone and beaten to shit.
I need to finish one of them off at least, so we'll go with the toad. 16 hits. 9 with
Yeah.
the box grater.
And he goes back to his human form, like just spits on your grater.
Okay, and staple gun him. For an additional 6.
And so you just and as you do that, Arn, he like convulses and goes still. And then his body starts to melt.
Wow. They're self-cleaning. I'll use my one-liner.
Yeah, that's a one-liner. Good.
Just
Cool. All right. That was Arn at this point. Seems good. We go back to Callie.
Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is use that bonus action to heal myself. That's healing word for 6 points of damage.
Good
So
times.
that all up here. And also, is that berserker still on my tail?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He hasn't left.
Okay, so Callie is going to be like, I'm going to make you pay for that. And like just play something of that song again. The heat is on. Heat metal on the axe. He can keep a hand on it if he wants, but he's not going to like it. That's level 2 heat metal. DC 13 Constitution.
Mm-hmm. What is this? Is this real life?
It starts glowing with this bright, white, hot light, and the axe itself just sort of starts
Ah!
and just comes out of it.
It'd be awesome if he held on to it anyway because he's a berserker.
Yes, berserker. Exactly. So yeah, anything else there, Callie?
I'm gonna try to get out of his immediate range, just sort of get away from him, but still close enough for the heat metal to still work.
I mean, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to really get out of his range because you used your action to cast the spell. So,
Oh, right. Because
I mean, you can walk out, but he'll get an attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity. So, yeah, that's right. Now, I do have this one feat that's when you make a melee. Okay, so no, that's not going to work. Okay, so yeah, in that case, I'm just that's going to be sort of the end of my turn because I can't really do much.
That's fair. All right. Pew Pew.
Okay, so how many of these guys can I get in a 15-foot cone?
At this point, a goodly amount.
However many I can do, I cast Bloodshot on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what would I say? You've got one.
DC for the save is 13.
Okay.
So each of them is hit by... I raise one hand with your fingers outstretched and palm facing my targets. Tiny cuts appear across my palm and fingers. which release a small barrage of crystallized blood. Like I quickly drop my pistol into its holster, and I'm like, "Ah," and I'm like, walk, 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 walk.
Oh, hey, do the blood droplets look like little Pac-Man when they're just...
They do. They absolutely do.
Perfect. Love it.
And here's your damage.
Ooh.
Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay, so that's the slashing damage.
Sure.
Yeah, I figured that. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Hey, we're all learning. We're all picking things up. It's good.
Dick.
So we've got
Tick. There we go. So that's 2 slashing damage and 5 necrotic damage to each. So 7 in total to each creature I hit. If they fail, if they.
So that hits 2 of the berserkers and the eagle lion that Romy has pinned down.
Yeah. No, the other guy in front of me is dead. Would I be able to like move 5 feet over and get him? Because the guy on the ground can't opportunity attack me, right? So.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
he makes his save. So it does half damage still. So.
Yeah.
After that,
and
3.
basically, the berserker that Arn has come to grips with goes down and collapses into a puddle of goop.
Cool. So yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. And so then at the end of the round, the 2 piles of goop that have been created in the combat start crawling off towards the other end of the hill.
Oh. Okay. Whoa.
Like frantically. You almost could hear like the ee. And we go back up to the top to Romy. No, that's great. It's fine.
That's creepy.
Okay, well, the guy is still under my boot, yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Alright, I'm just gonna bite him again. Because I'm like, won't you just die?
If you kill him, you can use your draining blood thing too, can't you?
Well, that's the thing, is I was gonna use that, but since the things kind of crawled off, I was like, I don't think they're technically dead. So...
they count as dead for intent.
Oh, they do?
It's just RP. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Then I'm gonna, instead of ixnay that bite,
Yeah, no.
because
that's fine.
I'm gonna do a death throw, and
Sure.
I'm gonna reach towards the goop and just like grab some dark energy and throw it down at the guy in front of me and be like, freaking die!
Phew. And die he does.
Nice.
So rather than like going back to his humanoid form, he just like plorps into a mass of fur and feathers and goo.
Nice. Yeah, that's. I look around. I'm like, I took out 1. You guys killed everything else.
Oh, there's still a couple. There's still.
Yeah, there's still a couple enemies.
You,
Yeah.
you got
Okay,
a you got a berserker up on your thing as well.
Callie's harassing you. Berserkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone. We're still fighting.
Okay. Then I'm just going to. You know what? I'm gonna hop on Pew Pew's shell.
I've already got a backpack full of. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do it.
It's bones. You're fine.
Yeah.
Where's that was towel weighs next to
They only weigh like 15 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their gear weighs more than their bones.
So yeah, you clamber up on there, and that's it for you for now.
Yep. And I'm just gonna be like on his back, perched, like looking for my next target, kind of thing.
Yeah, because there's the.
You know, I could build you a howdah if you really want. He says sarcastically.
All right.
You want prone all the time and be your tortoise mount?
So your berserker that you've got still here is gonna try and take a swing at you there, Romy. That is a 16.
That hits.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be 9 damage coming across there.
So did he have to move 5 feet to get to me?
You know what? Go ahead and do a quick draw on it. That's fine.
I shoot him in the face with my gun. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, if I knew how to freaking read my there we go. I got my the other mouse working now at least. So here we go.
Cool.
Yeah, right. And if I need to, I'm gonna add +1 to that from my gunslinger ability.
+1, so that makes it an 11.
Yes.
That is unfortunately not quite enough to hit.
Still a miss. Okay,
Yeah.
I've used that ability. How many times do I have that? per level. So that's one more time.
Got one more. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's coming at Kelly. Absolutely a miss unless a 13 hits you.
Nope.
Cool.
I'm still DC 15 armor. So yeah.
Right. Okay. And then we've still got the as was so colloquially put in chat, the anti-griffin,
Yeah.
which is a great way to put it.
The anti-griffin. Beware the anti-griffin.
Beware, beware! And he'll go ahead and go in with his pecking and clawing at Pew Pew. And that is going to be a crit on one.
Oh,
So that was, I said pecking first, so we're going to go with that. And so that is going to be 8 piercing damage.
Wait, did he have to move in to get towards him?
No, he was already there,
Oh, okay.
because he swooped in earlier.
Cool,
So,
cool.
And then clawing is a 19 to hit, which should be enough to crack that total defense. And that's going to be another 9 slashing. Wish I had critted on that. That would have been sweet.
Okay, in total, that's how much damage then?
In total, we are looking at.
This is the guy
17.
that I attacked before, or I was fighting before.
Yeah, the one that was
came-
on the statue and came down onto you.
I knocked him out of his shape change.
Oh, that's right. You did knock. him
yeah.
out.
So he's not an animal anymore.
He just has the bite. So in that case, then it's actually worse.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that I've got the thing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so
I just remember that he was no longer.
okay, yeah. So he actually doesn't get the double attack, so we've only got the one. So it's
Yeah.
only 10 bludgeoning damage then.
Okay,
Total.
sweet.
Nice,
For that
nice.
crit hit. There we
This
go.
is important.
It is important actually.
Yeah.
Keeping
I
me
remember
honest.
kicking his butt last round. So
Keeping me honest. There's a lot of stuff going on. Crazy.
yeah, it's all good, man.
All right. So that was that. That was that. And yeah, that was all there was because there's only 3 guys left. Cool. We are back to Arn.
Rushing over to the guy that Pew Pew has been wailing on, who's now in humanoid form, and finish the job.
Yeah, do it.
So, Box Raider. No, that'll be a miss. Staple Gun, however, connects.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for 5.
And he shrieks and falls to the ground, transforming into that pile of gelatinous stuff.
Ugh. I totally picture Arn as like a whirlwind spinning with the grater in one hand and then the staple gun in the other, and not really just like.
A lot of it is the box grader is being used to kind of fend things off, swinging high, and then I'm just jamming the staple gun
Staple gun into
at,
people's bellies.
like at bellies or groin, just
Yeah.
like jamming it in.
Pain. All right, Callie, go for it.
so what I'm gonna do is I can take the disengage action while still keeping my concentration up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so then yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is disengage from this guy who's on me, and let's
Back
see.
to us.
Does
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? He
What?
has to drop his axe. Actually, he cannot keep holding it.
oh
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, so he dropped it.
He had to drop it.
So in that case, what I'm going to try and do is, when I use my disengage action with him, can I use my bonus action to first dispel heat metal and try to pick his axe up?
Dropping the spell is a free action. Bonus action to grab his axe. Absolutely.
Yeah. Then definitely, I'm going to as soon as he drops it, I'm gonna go and first use disengage and try to grab that axe from him. What do I have to roll with that?
You don't have
Dexterity?
to. He dropped it. It's on the ground. You grab it. You have his axe.
Nice. So I'm going to
Nice.
take the axe and I am going to basically get as far away from him as I can. That's and I have got 40 speed due to my feet. So I'm just going to run back towards.
How fast do you move on your hoverboard though? Same speed?
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. The hoverboard
Yeah.
is mostly just an RP thing. So, yeah, I am. So I'm gonna head over to. let's see, which one of you guys don't have any enemies on you to fight?
We're all together in a group right now.
Yeah, they're all just kind of huddled up, like wailing on the last guys at this point.
Right, so I'm gonna head over to the rest of the group of you guys, and that'll be it.
Cool.
For
Pew pew.
And I've got this axe.
All right. That's gonna be an axe and a gun smash onto the same dude that Arn. He's still alive? The one that.
There's the berserker that was kind of trying to
That's
take
it.
swings at Rome.
Okay, just both of that on the berserker.
By the way, what's the
26.
Mhm.
Oh,
Cool
nice.
hit.
That's a 19. Yeah, okay, that's not a crit. 7 damage.
Mhm.
And 13.
Yeah, it hits. You're good.
Yeah,
Both
so
hit.
that's 8, 9, 10, 11 in total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tag the guy, and he's looking like really beat the hell right now. He like grins, and like one of his teeth kind of like drop out and then reverse back into his mouth.
Nice.
All right. Anything else there, Pew Pew?
Is he still alive?
Yeah. Still going.
Holy shit. Okay, no, that's all I can do. I even using my bonus action. So I
Yep.
just kind of like try to move around him to try to keep him from getting away at this point.
Mm-hmm. Got it. All right. Romy, we're back up to the top. To you.
All right.
As more
Well,
of that
I'm on-
those gelatinous piles that have been created go scuttling off.
Okay, well, I'm on Pew Pew's back. I'm just gonna launch myself off his shell and dive on top of the guy in front of us. Yep.
Totally.
So try to pin him to the ground if I can.
Sure.
Very saber tooth.
You want like a strength throw or something?
Make an
Athletics or
athletics.
something.
Make an athletics check. I think this is an athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh no, nope. Yeah, he doesn't budge really.
Okay. Well, I'm on top of him now, right?
I mean, you're in melee with him.
Okay. Well, then can I just bite him?
Yeah, please.
Cuckoo. Oh no, I get 0.
Nah, you do one.
Okay.
You always do 1 damage, 'cause otherwise
Is that a strength attack or a dex attack?
it's a strength
It's
attack.
strength.
Oh, what's your yeah.
My strength is weak.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
I see that.
I would you do minimum 1 damage with it because
Okay.
otherwise that's not cool.
Cool.
All right, anything else?
Nope. I'm just standing in front of him now, like with his blood off my fangs, like.
And he like and he rears back with the axe.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh!
No.
Get Chris! The dice are coming back around. And so that is going to be a terrible, terrible 15 slashing
Ouch.
damage.
Yep. I'm out.
Boom!
Unconscious.
The other guy that Callie zoomed away from is going to have to dash to catch up to them. Catch up to her and like, and he's kind of like using his one arm to kind of propel himself along. And that is going to be that. Arn!
All right. So I've got one berserker there, and then a weaponless berserker behind. All right, let's deal with the one that just downed Romy. All right, friendo. Let's hopefully connect. 19.
19 is absolutely a hit.
That's for 8 slashing.
8 slashing.
Second one will miss.
Okay. All right. So that is Arn. We then move back over to Callie.
Callie, of course, as soon as she sees Romy go down, when she's like sort of skating by her, she starts playing that master plan song, "Never give up, never give in," and like another like little heart thing comes out of her.
It's like an 8-bit heart for sure, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
and I'm gonna heal her for. Let's see, how much does this go? for 4 points of HP.
I mean, that's 4 more hit points than she had.
Yeah.
I just go up from there. Oh gosh, this has to stop happening.
Sweet. What you got for your action, Callie?
You'll be all right. Let's see. I am actually going to give somebody some hype for my action. Let's see. Whose turn is coming up next?
I'm next.
You're next. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 hype points.
Cool.
So that's a +2 to an attack or something, or
Yeah.
damage, or
+2 to anything.
oh, I'm adding that to damage if I hit.
So yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, +2, you can declare it basically.
Whenever before I roll a dice.
Yeah, before you roll the die.
Okay.
There it is.
Sweet.
Yep.
Nice. I'm feeling the hype, man.
It's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
And then she sort of like smash
Not
up.
damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Damn. Damage would be the ideal one to add it to.
Yeah, but you
Okay, well, I will use it to attack right now.
Yeah.
Right away. I'm just going to use it right away.
Go for it.
That's going to be on the pack axe. So it'll be a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And then 13 damage.
And that's it. He just crumples.
Sweet. Now I'll spin around and I'll use my bonus action to fire my blaster at the other guy.
Do it.
I think I miss.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. That's Pew Pew.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, as that flesh thing just kind of crumples to the ground, it like loops and lopes away. Yep. Romy, you're back up.
Okay, I'll use whatever movement I can do to stand up,
Yep.
and the dude that Pew Pew just shot at, I'm
Yeah.
gonna bust out my bolter and just be like, I'm just gonna hold it out one hand and be like, oh god.
Shotgun style. Nice.
Nice.
And it just plorch into nothing, or into the pile, and it just like immediately swirls around and like it clips through the ground partially before coming back up, almost like it's swimming.
Not ew. Is there anybody else standing?
No, that's it.
Okay.
The fight is over at this point.
Romy immediately just drops down to the on her knees, and she's like, God, you guys gotta stop letting me like try things.
It's okay, Romy. I cast Cure Wounds on her.
Oh, yay.
Do you have Cure Wounds too?
Nope.
No, you don't. Okay. Well, then I will use Cure Wounds on you. And so shit, that's 1d8. Okay.
All right. So at this point, since we are out of our combat, we are going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break for folks to get their bio, hydrate, hail hydrate, and all that good stuff.
Hail Hydra.
And so we hope you do that as well, and join us again here in the next 5 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, nice.
And we are back, folks. Glad you are back here with us too. Uh, so yeah, our intrepid heroes just finished beating up those things that have kind of, sort of gone off. What do you want to do now, folks? You've had a minute or so. Mm-hmm. It's so easy, I know. Yeah, you just unload into this thing, and eventually it just catches on fire, and unleashing a sick synth solo. Mhm. Yeah, so it eventually burns down to nothing. And you like hear this terrible wailing noise all around you, and like the sky itself just goes pitch black for a second. Not even clouds, nothing, no stars, and like suddenly this warm, wet, tangy stuff starts falling down on you, and as you there is no lights, and then like a dim like disc forms in the sky, and you can tell that you are currently being drenched in what appears to be blood. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Arn, you you head over, and they're like, it looks like they're like boxes in the ground essentially. There's like little sprouts sticking up out of the bottom as well. Um, there is nothing else in here in these boxes. Yeah, they went further along. It looks like there's another way out of this circle of rocks to another part of the hill. No, it was not. Yeah, yeah. You run over, and you get through the circle of rocks, and you follow the path along a little further, and you can tell it's like kind of like the other end of the hilltop, pretty much. And it's this copse of trees, but it's all sickly and dead. And at the center of these trees and shrubs, you see this misshapen tree uh, that so you see like the last little remnant of some of the goop like forming onto it, and the tree pulses and blood oozes like sap from the trunk. And down at the base of the trunk, you see this weird swirling thing. If you didn't know any better, you'd say it was a portal, but mhm. uh, since you have asked so very nicely, we will see. Taojin absolutely remembers everything about this, but Taojin is currently not here. Taojin is currently not in at the moment, so would not be able to tell you at this time. In the fit of comedic timing. Yeah. God damn it! Oh, that is so perfect. I love it. You are so missed, so loved. So yeah. So yeah. There is this like. Yeah, he'll tell you all about it when he wakes up. Yep, perfect. You're certainly welcome to. Nope, this thing is pretty awful, and you think if you had heard about it before, you would know what it is. The person sized. Like you'd have to crawl in to get to it to get through it. It makes a whoop sound. Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you walk towards the portal, the tree shivers and shakes, and the branches start to peel down. And what would have been bark, maybe, starts to slough off, revealing revealing the mass beneath as it stands up on several limbs. The the portal closing as some of the body forms around it. Where was the trunk of the tree, a mouth, in fact, one mouth opens and several smaller mouths inside open, and they all scream. Yeah, now's the time. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, because it's in your panic. You're just, ah, ah! Yeah, I think we're out initiative here, folks. Oh no. Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Where are you at? Where are you at, my thing? Okay. Let's get you guys all plugged in here, shall we? So 20 and pew pew 20. The portal is inside it. Because Arn is. That's probably why. I'll say that's probably part of why Arn is all slow to react because he's trying to like not to be in the ropes at this point. And you. Yeah, I would say you have done that before. It while you guys were kind of recuperating from that last battle. And that is that. We are all set. So first off, it is Callie, actually, with the first action. Mm-hmm. A 12. That is. Ooh, ooh. No, not quite enough. It bounces off the hide that looks like it's got like a shell made of fingernails, almost the same substance. All right. Cool. At the end of your turn, it will take a legendary action and scuttle forward to get in range of Arn. Huge. Yeah, it was kind of funny you were talking about that earlier. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to pull pistols and shoot, go for it. Oh, there we go. There's the crits. Yeah, yeah, because we are knee deep in the dead here. So that is actually an 8 plus 3, so that is 11 points of damage. Yeah, correct, correct. So you shoot this thing and like little spot fires start up on it and it screeches and rears back angrily. Uh and then it will yeah, it's got a it doesn't like that at all. So it's going to use its next well no, because that was your reaction. So unfortunate. That is all it can do there. So Romy, we're back to you actually with that. Wow, I love how this flows. Hmm. Like I said, it started these little spot fires on it, and it looked ticked off. Yeah, that hits. Wow. Like the fire continues to spread across this thing, and like several tendrils come out of it as they're like trying to beat the fires out. All right. All right. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and use another legendary action because, oh, that's so bad that it needs to not. And it's going to go ahead and try and use some of its tendrils to try and put you out. Wow! 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 So it like smashes at the ground, flailing. The mouths are screaming louder now, more discordantly. Okay, wow, that happened. Cool. Pew Pew, go for it. Yes, it is. Both of them miss, unfortunately. Yeah, like it sweeps at you with one of its legs. All right, that's Pew Pew. Arn. Mhm. As long as you're still in melee with it, absolutely. Oh, I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool, 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 cool. That's a hit. Okay, 15 will hit. Yep, that's a hit. All right. So, here's what happens when you do that. It it screams not just in real space, it screams in your head. I need you all to make charisma saving throws. You heard me. Only Callie is affected by this. Well, no, everybody's affected. Everybody's affected by this, but Callie failed, so she's going to be more affected. So the three of you that made the save take 7 psychic damage. Callie, you take 15 psychic damage and are stunned until the end of your next turn. Well, good enough. And then the thing. That seems right. And then the thing, its chest opens up, and then it crawls into the portal in its own chest. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, we'll call it that. Yeah, you are still in combat at this point in time. Yeah. No. 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 Well, yes, but no. It's kind of sort of weird. It's gonna get really weird at this point. So, um, cool. So that was Arn's turn. It's going to go ahead and use the legendary point it just gained from that, and it was Arn's turn. Yeah, it's should be. So and it's gonna lash out through. So basically, this tendril comes sliding through the portal at Arn. 18 on the die is absolutely a hit. So that is going to go ahead and do 12 bludgeoning damage to you. Oh dear. Okay. We are back to. Oh no, it's its turn actually. Okay. So Arn's down. It's you and Romy. Okay. Well, you are very lucky that it does not have its multi-attack at this point in the battle. You actually burned through that. You burned through that first phase, so uh so let's see. Romy still got that crit, so it remembers and it's not happy with that. So it is going to go ahead and try and okay, yeah, cool. It's going to go ahead and try and grasp at you because it needs to get a little. No, it doesn't because why would we do that? So it tries to like wrap one of those tendrils around you to try and draw you towards the portal, but nothing doing. Uh, so that is that. We are back up to the top. Callie, please make a death saving throw for me. Like, if you want to say your sanity's cracked a little bit, you've gone a little goofy. Yeah, yeah, I'll allow it. Sure, sure. Short circuited Callie, yeah. Please mark a death saving throw for me, Callie. All right, that happened. Um, it's gonna go ahead and try and use a legendary action, try and get a hold of it. Needs it. It desperately wants to get Romy. Its tendrils are like reaching through the portal. Yeah. Good, good. Then we have achieved appropriate effects. So yeah, unfortunately it misses still though because I'm just like rolling garbage for it. Wow. It's like just flailing. Like this mass of tendrils are like shooting through the portal and trying to grab at you and just missing. Uh, and that is that. So then we go to Romy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, yeah, it's got the 1 point. It might as well use it. Still nothing. Good lord, this thing is just failing. It is failing. Yes, it will be more difficult though as a bonus action. Sure. Nope, nothing doing. Unfortunate. All right. Pew pew. Okay. Arn is up with 8 HP. And it is back to him. Okay. Yeah, do it, Arn. No. It's going to hit because it's going to hit because that's so sweet. That is just too sweet. I'm giving it bonuses on my back end to make that hit because Yeah. So you like leap through, and so Arn, I will say, you jump through the portal and you feel your orientation flip, reverse gravity almost, and you see now there's like you see the sky above you and like this terrible chunked t- bullshit version of Baravia around, and like this mass of like tentacles and teeth trying to fight you off, and you're just hacking pieces through it. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Arn, I will politely remind you, you have your action search ability as well. Oh dear, my apologies. Okay, that was that. Goes back to it at this point. So, what are you gonna do for me, baby doll? Be mean. That's what we're going to do. But first, yeah, yeah, it needs to get you. You hit it. It needs to get you. Okay. Do I get the thing? There we go. You are grappled, Arn. It does. Then we are going to go to Callie. Please go ahead and make another death saving throw for me. Callie, please mark a second death saving throw. Oh no. Uh, Look, I wasn't coming in here to try and kill a child tonight, but you know, um, yeah, pretty sweet. It is going to spend two legendary actions. Arn, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me. Arn, you gain 2 levels of exhaustion as you are mentally fatigued by this thing's screaming everywhere. That is that. We go to Romy. Oh wow. It does. It doesn't kill her. No, she's not dead. Yeah, I'll give you that. As you take that life essence that's like trying to flee Callie and hurl it through. Yeah, yeah. You hit it and it like a chunk of it sloughs off and it like bursts into code and it's still flailing. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try and see if it can. Let's see if it can hit Arn. Can it? Can it? It can with a 14 with that legendary action it's got a hold of. And so that is you can't. It doesn't work. It has to be a smaller creature. It isn't. So Arn, that is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage, And I need you to make a corruption saving throw. Oh. There we go.
But there's just one for you for this.
Yeah,
right?
that's one
Yeah,
failed
this is
corruption
one.
save.
I did like 18 damage to it in that last hit, and still, dang, I'm not ready. Sorry.
No, you're fine. This is brutal.
Oh no.
This is a tough fight. So that was Romy's action. Pew pew, rocket.
So the creature's pulled inside itself, and it's in the portal now, right?
Yes, correct.
And so it can't actually attack me right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could attack you, but you're not. It's not in melee with you right now.
Okay, so what I want to do is I got Arn tied on ropes to me. You
Yes.
did say this.
You
I never
do,
untied
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I grab the ropes, the two of them, and I just like pull with all my might, trying to fight the creature for Arn's soul. We're gonna save you, man!
That's a choice.
So I'd like to throw my ability in there to fight the creature for Arn and try to break the grapple. Essentially, I want to shove Arn out of the grapple with the ropes.
Make an athletics check for me.
Yeah, right, sweet. That's pretty much what I was going for.
Okay.
+6 athletics. And it's a 10. Oh. Do I have advantage because it's so cool? Can I use my inspiration?
You know what? If you've got an inspiration still.
I think
I'll
I've
allow
got
it.
one, yeah. Let's do it. Oh, there you go. There's the 17.
All right. Yeah. So you managed to just barely break the grapple and yank
Nice.
Arn back out of the portal before the creature is able to do whatever terrible thing it was going to do to him.
Yeah.
All right. So that was you, Pew Pew?
Yeah, that's it.
Arn.
I think by now his eyes are completely bloodshot.
Mm-hmm.
He's barely standing. But he's just going to pull the ropes.
Mhm.
Ropes fall off because there's a slip knot,
Mhm.
and just rush back in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I dig it. I'm on it.
He's gone. I'm going to give it 200%, as I am rushing at this thing with every fiber of my being. It's either it or me. One of us shall stand, one of us shall fall.
One shall stand, and one shall fall.
Take advantage on this roll.
Yeah.
All right. Nope.
Wow.
I don't think even with invoking the +5, a 13 will hit it.
Where do you get +5 from?
I'm trying to invoke the trope.
Oh, that's where you get that from?
200%. Yep.
Got it.
Maximum
Well,
effort.
funny
yeah.
enough, let me tell you, +5 does hit.
Okay.
Just
So
enough.
15 maximum damage.
Nice.
Arn Anvil. How do you destroy the flare?
No, it's all with this, and it's just it's not a wrestler anymore. This is just a primordial dwarf.
Yes.
This just going at something so immense. This is going back to the epics of old and slaying giants,
Cutting
Yes.
down all the
And-
trees.
and just flying with this gray axe through the portal. Its maw, its tendrils, like a thing of Cthulhian horror, just whipping out of it. Tendrils slashing at his face. He is a bloody mess as he just buries the axe the entire head disappears into the many maws of this beast, and then he just twists and tears, and this thing just splits in half, drifting in space.
Nice.
And so it is. And so it is.
I'm gonna like reach through the portal to try and grab him and pull him back.
And Arn, what you see, just a little bit further beyond, you see in this reflection of Yesterhill, through the driving blood rain, you see a gigantic pile of ashes. And on top of that pile of ashes is a glowing gem.
Yes.
Sweet.
Just
And then you are yanked back through the portal by Pew Pew.
Oh no!
The portal is still there, hovering in midair.
and you pull him in, like the rage, the adrenaline is quickly leaving his body, and he just collapses, propping himself up with the axe. Orb, there, hill, and just points at the portal.
Who's got the most hit points? You or me, Romy? Or like, who looks better? I got 7 hit points left.
I'm gonna grab the rope that's attached to you and run and jump in.
Okay. And I like, throw you even, like, go! And I
Yep.
hang onto the rope. And
I'm
just
gonna go
one
to-
rope, and we tie 100 feet together.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to grab it.
Yeah, you head in and you see the gems sitting on top of this pile of ash. You see the gobbets of what was the flare hanging in the air. Some of it just like ebbing, corrupted code. You see in the distance Club Ravenloft. Both it and its flipped version.
Oh, crazy.
I'm grabbing the orb
Yeah,
and tugging the rope.
you feel that?
Okay,
tremor
yeah,
of
I
it?
pull her back right away. Like,
Yeah, you're
come
able
on,
to
let's
pull it.
go!
And
She
then
makes it?
Yeah, she's out.
Oh, okay.
She's fine.
I just land back with the orb, and then I just look at Arn, and I just kind of like pat him on the head. I'm like, God, you're cool.
Callie's body twitches.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah.
And no, I run over and stabilize Callie, too.
The
Yeah.
Callie is knocked down. She's still like unconscious on her feet, just sort of staring off into space. Still.
Get up, Callie,
Yeah.
get up! Smelling salts in her face. And
Callie, you finally snap to. You are not effectively able to fight currently.
No, of course not.
and I pull out a can of cola, and I like put it in her hand. And be like, best healing potion I got.
It's everywhere.
I imagine like Lexi in Jurassic Park. You're just like, "Ah! Ah!"
Perfect.
She's just
Hey, Romy, can I take a look at that gem?
I just toss it to him, and then I just keep like patting
Sweet.
Arn. Like I'm just like right next to him, like,
Whoa!
yeah.
You know, I like look into it.
Warm.
Does it have like any sort of aura? But like, you know what I mean? Like,
life?
I'm not a knowledge arcana. I'm an insight person. So,
It feels good to hold.
ooh, dude, I'm vibing on this thing. And I like put it to my ear like a seashell. Like, does it like have any resonance?
Yeah, actually, it resonates like a choral backing. In
Whoa,
a really
dude.
nice track.
yeah, like
Wow, check it out! And I like hand it to Romy. Put it to your ear.
Okay, I put it to my ear,
Yeah,
and I
no,
just kind of like
it sounds
rock.
lovely.
I just rock with it. Okay,
It's like video game music almost.
like
did we get what we came for?
This is it.
Can we
No,
go
I
now?
like put it into my backpack,
Mhm.
and I'm like, "Tao Jin, we found it." And he's like, "Hey, awesome."
So, like while this whole thing is going on, Callie in her extremely weakened state can like it's almost like she can sort of sense the that sort of life energy coming out of that crystal, so to speak.
I actually hand it to Callie next. That was the next thing I was going to do. Be like, check it out, Callie.
Gropes for it and like just sort of curls around it, and then she like tries to like, you know, as if she's like sort of trying to absorb whatever it is that it's giving off. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like if you're freezing cold and you've got something warm.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, absolutely. I get it. And I feel it. Pew pew.
Yeah. So I give it to I give it to Callie, and I'm like, yeah, check it out. We did it, man. Like, I'm gonna make an insight check though.
Yeah.
On the stone to see like, yeah. What does it do exactly?
It encourages growth, you think,
Oh.
of some kind.
Whoa. Something strange about this stone. I like it. Reminds me of the islands back home before all of this darkness. Yeah, never mind that. We must return to Martikov and give him this stone, and perhaps next to the submerged mall.
Let's worry about that later. Can we just go?
Oh yeah, no. The next thing he does is like lay on his back, and I need to rest now.
Then, Twinkie. Yes.
Exactly. Let's go.
I help kind of hoist Callie on one of my shoulders.
So I stabilized her so she's conscious.
Yeah.
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 But she's probably weak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
we're all
Callie-
weak.
Callie-
Dude, I've got
Callie's
like
got
Arn's
nothing.
at 2, Callie's at 1.
Mhm.
I'm at 7, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I've got 2 levels of exhaustion on me still. So
Oh,
Exactly.
that's
So-
right. So I'll help
I'm-
Arn too.
you
I
help
got Arn-
Callie. Yeah, like Arn's holding on. I can just see like by Pew Pew's belt with one hand, and has the great axe like lodged underneath his other armpit, and using that almost like a crutch.
I just, you know
Oh.
what?
Down the
Honestly,
hill.
dude, my character just picks you up and puts you on my one shoulder and carries you.
And
Not easy.
he is just barely holding on, but
Yeah.
like the grip of the fingers are just digging into that chrome shell.
Yeah.
And he's just laying against you. He's just so happy that it's over.
and so she like goes over to Arn like,
I could carry you both. And he's like, I really need to get a Howder backpack.
and so she's like, I bet that mall didn't have any fingernail trees.
And
I'm
as
sure it
you,
has much worse things, which we will see before long.
as you are
Come, let's
walking
get back to the
out
van.
of
I need
the
rest.
circle of stones that encircle.
I'm sorry,
the
what?
top of
Circle of
that,
stones?
As you are walking out of the circle of code boulders that encircle the top.
Code
of
boulders, yes.
You see down at the bottom of the hill, at the trailhead near your van, a familiar vehicle.
Oh no. That thing, that the Dracula thing. It's-
Dracula?
It is
No.
indeed the Super Dragula Deluxe.
Oh no.
And the back door opens, and out steps a cloaked figure with headphones and
Oh my God!
chains. And that is where we are going to end this episode of the dreadful beat of DJ Strahd.
Oh man! Oh man! We are
destroyed. What are you talking about? Why is this happening? No, I object.
oh man!
So, folks, let's go back
And he
around
would
the
too.
horn
You know what?
and
That's perfect. I love it.
see- So, starting out where we ended
Oh my
our
god.
introductions, Corey, how are we doing at this point?
Absolutely terrified. I'm sure we're screwed. We're screwed, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But yeah, this was awesome. Either way, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like seriously, this was awesome. So yeah, to any of you watching, I'm Hyperlight Sparks, also known as Corey Sparks. You can catch me on Twitter at Hyperlight Sparks or on YouTube as Corey Sparks. I haven't uploaded much to either of those yet, but I probably will at some point in the future. So yeah, if you're curious, yeah, you can find me there. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for now. This was awesome. Can't wait for the next episode.
Fantastic. And Matthew, how are we doing at this point?
Oh man. Why are you doing this to me? That was a great episode. I'm so glad to be doing this, guys. Great cast. I really missed Taojin tonight, and honestly, I'm missing our other cast member as well. But they are with us here in spirit. I'm Matthew from Five Companions. I'm from Vancouver, BC. I run an Adventures League in paid DM games. And there are rumblings that soon, March 28th, 29th, at Terminal City Tabletop Convention, there will be an epic adventure being hosted by yours truly and a number of other compatriots of mine. So keep an eye out for that. It's not 100% sure yet, but that's what's going on with me. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. In the meantime, I'll be dreading the DJ's reprisal.
Indeed. Some trouble caused there.
Yes.
Christy, where are we at?
I made a mistake by taunting you on Twitter that if Strahd didn't try to seduce Romy at some point, or vice versa. So now I'm gonna have to think of some very convincing words to say to Strahd.
Well, you got a little time to figure it out.
I have a feeling it'll be him saying convincing words to you, Romy.
I mean, Romy is probably just gonna, yeah, whatever. Anyway, this was a blast. I'm terrified. It went awesome. Romy is enamored with Arn now because Arn just kicks butt and she didn't realize it before. And I'm Polish Christy on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I do want to say something real quick. I have a friend of mine who's going through something really hard right now. So I just want to make sure everybody's holding their friends and family really, really tight and spread all the love you can, because it's been really hard for us around here. And it's one of those things that you just want to make sure that everybody's telling everybody they love them when they can. So I love all of you. I want you to know it.
That's great.
Thank you.
It's a tough place, and we all love you too, Christy. You're just a bright ray of Lisa Frank's sunshine in our day. Every time I see it, it's fantastic. And last but absolutely never the least, Pope.
Hey everybody, Pope here. Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on the Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. Wow. Gotta put a pin there. If you want to see more of this ridiculous face, you get a number of opportunities throughout the week. First and foremost, when you're not seeing me here, which you should be, you'll be seeing me over on Tales from the Grim on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, as we try and save the world in Watchmen, Port of the Black Freighter. And then you see me in some youthful heroics, reminding us of our own favorite youthful hero, Callie Alavine, as we try and get down and emulate her in masks over on Wandering DM at 8 p.m. Eastern.
To see that.
Oh, it's a good time. And then back around the horn here on Sundays, 9:03 p.m. Eastern. Be here, be square. Get down with the neon as these heroes try their best in the dark and dark, gritty, raining blood Baravia. Slayer references are all over. But I just have to say, I just finished a Deadlands campaign, and facing off against Stone, I'm nowhere near as terrified as I am now.
Well,
Like,
with Stone, you know where
I,
you stand.
here I am just, I am shaking in my boots, terrified, worried, excited. It again, with a killer GM, you can never go wrong. And on that note, I just want to thank everybody here, cast, Matt, you're incredible. All of you watching us live, all of you watching the VODs, all of you watching on YouTube, you're as much part of the story as us here. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for letting this happen. Love you all. Take care of one another. See you soon.
And that brings it back around to me, and Pope puts it so wonderfully. Thank you all so much for watching. Everybody who watches with us live, who shows up for the VODs afterwards, catching us on YouTube, however you're good for it, thank you, thank you, thank you. We play this game for love of it, but you folks showing up and telling us what you love about it, I love that too. And we'd love to hear from you. If you got some good comments, drop us a like or what have you. We'll catch you on the next time. I'm Matt, the Killer GM. You can find me on Twitter at the Killer GM, talking about all sorts of ridiculous gaming stuff or whatever else happens to be going on that day. You can find me over on Tales from the Grim with Pope doing Port of the Black Freighter Watchmen on Wednesdays. Blades in the Dark System, fun stuff. Love the cast there doing all sorts of ridiculous antics trying to save America from nuclear Armageddon by the Soviets now that Dr. Manhattan's gone. We'll see what we can do. Otherwise, yeah, don't have anything else immediately coming up. I'm working on the recruiting for Power in the Blood, Rhapsody of Blood. Have to get some timing stuff worked out for that. Hopefully that I'll be able to have some more news for that soon. More stuff hopefully coming. I'm always working on stuff because I am a bad person who can never relax for a split second. But hey, as long as we're all having fun, telling good stories together, and holding each other close, that's what counts here. So thank you once more so much for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in a couple more weeks as our intrepid heroes get to have their first meeting with the Dread DJ. And as we always love to say over
No.
here, with the Killer GM, you can always bet your life on it. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful night.